fellow Fortnite kids, my name's Claymator's Creations, and today we will be doing 20 drops in Lazy Lake. Yes, this was heavily inspired by Luke the Notable's 100 Drop series. He has like a billion subscribers. It's crazy, right? Let's just get into it. So, of course, I started landing Lazy Lake, and I wanted to go for this building, but someone stole it from me. So I went to this house back here, and yeah, it turns out it's actually pretty good. So when you land Lazy Lake, you're gonna want materials. So these little things in the houses help a lot with materials. As I was breaking some more chairs, I found a present! Yay! It's already after Christmas, but I mean, I still am getting gifts. As I was peacefully making my way out of Lazy Lake, I got in my very first fight. And it was pretty sloppy. I did kill him though. Just minding my own business, Oh my gosh, there's someone over there. Oh my god, that's great. Here it is, game number 2. Under these solar panel thingies here, it can actually spawn a chest most of the time. So yeah, that's some pretty good loot right there. For being like the biggest building in Lazy Lake, it really doesn't give that good loot. Wait. Is that what I think it is? It's an actual person! I thought Lazy Lake was supposed to be a hot drop. Yeah, this fight went on for a little while. They escaped with the rift, and so did I, and I never found them again. Using that rift, I made it all the way to the gas station, which in these far circles that are away from Lazy Lake, it's a pretty good rotation into the circle. Hey, I finally put the game number up there. I got in this fight with this guy over here, and he built up pretty quick, so I don't think that's a bot. But I built up pretty quick too, so I guess that means I'm not a bot either. And then some random guy drives up in a car, and then he starts building. Definitely not a bot. Shotgun him once, shotgun him twice, boom, he's dead. Once upon a time, I was in my signature tower when this guy engages in a build fight with me. I built tons of ramps like a madman. And then we got in a heated shotgun fight. These things never end well for me. We kept shooting, and I lost control and fell to my death. He was at 2 HP! I have Hunter's Skyblade as my glider, and it makes Fishstick look like a fairy.
Come here, boy! Come here, boy!
Wait a minute. I see footsteps. Oh yeah, let's go. Pretty much as soon as I was done killing that person, some other guy decides to pick a fight with me. That was a bad choice, buddy. Don't ever pick a fight with me again. I found an outpost with tons of planes, and I decided to take one for a spin despite not having a license for that. It was a 1v1, and I started shooting at the last guy in the game. Later, we got in a pretty ugly build fight. I decided to ramp up and catch him by surprise, but as soon as I built up, he knew I was there. We just kept shooting. Shot after shot after shot. It didn't stop for a while until I finally won my first game. Game 3 Victory Royale. And then I was booming. In Game 4, I decided to dress up as Mancake. I spotted a wild default in its natural habitat, but he ran behind that hill so I couldn't snipe him. I chased him for a little bit until I found him and eliminated him. He didn't stand much a chance anyway. There was a fight over here by this big crater thingy, and of course, I can't watch it go on without interfering. I just stole that guy's kill. That guy was really mad that I stole his kill, because he really tried to kill me. We had a pretty nasty duel, but eventually, after a couple more shots, I killed him. Literally right after, some other guy decided he wanted a piece of meat. You never mess with someone forged on a griddle of rage. I taught him a lesson he'll never forget. There was a huge fight at the edge of the circle with about 6 people involved. I quickly excluded that guy, though. After that clean headshot snipe, somebody above me who actually had their pilot's license started shooting at me, and I couldn't build fast enough, so I died. I dropped in Game 5 with a different style of man cake and still on the same building. I got caught up in the storm while farming some materials, and I knew I had to just sneakily run away and hide from this fight over here. Because I was scared of getting killed, I ran into this bunker down here by Hunter's Haven, and you know, it actually had some pretty good heals. My excitement didn't last very long after the Mandalorian asked me if I wanted to be brought in warm or cold. I didn't even get to answer before he killed me. Game number 6, and I dropped in as regular Mancake this time. Mancake is really kind of my favorite Fortnite skin now. As I was peacefully walking over this hill, some random guy with the high ground decided it would be a good idea to mess with Mancake. I built up a little bit, and after shooting for a little bit, I killed him. These people just don't seem to learn, do they? You never mess with Mancake. I was towered up and I decided to leave. Bad decision on my part. This guy engaged in a build fight with me. It didn't go down well. I jumped down to the ground to take some splashes, but then the soccer skin fighting me decided to do the same. I couldn't keep up. Game number 7, I decided to drop the same house with the golden and silver style of Reese. Literally directly after that, some random guy decides to start sweating on me with his new ramp rush skills. I decided I'd hide in his builds until he started shooting at me. Bad choice. I ran out, started gunning him down, and then he died. The person targeting me must have heard the gunshots because they were right there when the fight was over. I decided, since I'm terrible at build fights, I'd try out the same strategy that I used on the other person. Eventually, after waiting a long time, I ran out of my hiding spot. I was ready to end this fight. I ramped up, and then they shot me down. I decided I'd go shotgun them, and yeah, you know how it ended.
Ooh, look at that spicy emote!
Game number 8, I dropped Mancake and the usual house. I'm really gonna stop including the beginning part because you all know how it goes. Some rando guy with his pickaxe decided to beat me to death. I only had a lever action, so he got me down to 20 health. Some random guy outside Lazy Lake was fighting some bot, and oh, look at that accuracy. I couldn't channel my inner Jarvis on that one, but I still killed him. At this point, I don't even want to talk about how I died. In game number 9, this guy clearly did not have a driver's license. And when he popped out of his car, I knew what I had to do. Somebody shot at me though, ruining my plans. Sadly, I died. Game number 10, and I was dressed up as Travis Scott. And you know, I guess Travis Scott gives you special powers, because usually I probably wouldn't have been able to kill that guy. I got in another fight pretty quickly, and it actually ended good for me this time. No, I'm just kidding. Bruh, how did that miss? My uncle works at Epic. I'm gonna get you banned for using anti-aimbot hacks. Both of these people had actually no idea what they were doing. I saw some nerd over here who kept dodging my snipes. Good thing I put an end to it, though. Nobody dodges my snipes.
Ha ha ha, you will never stop me.
The only thing that can stop me is the storm. Game 12 just... Oh, and also don't forget how doo-doo Game 14 was. You know, Game 15's still doing pretty good so far. I spoke too soon, didn't I? In game number 16, I really did spook this guy. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. You're dead. My bad luck streak continues. I dressed up as the legendary Twitch Prime skin known as Havoc. I swear I'm not hacking. Please don't ban me for how fast I edit.
I'm sorry, what? How did that not hit?
Apart from that minor mishap while sniping, Game 17 was going pretty well. Until that happened. In early Game 18, I heard sounds of footsteps, but I couldn't find where the person was. Oh, there they are. For some stupid reason, I never shot at them. I found a purple scar early on, and also a person to test it out on. Yeah, they didn't even try and stop me. There were 4 people left in Game 18. I guess now there's 3. I got tired, okay? Jeez, you don't even have to judge me. Let's go. Game 19 and we got a supply drop with a golden scar. I was peacefully looting the gas station when someone threw grenades at me. Turns out it was 2 people, and I guess they weren't even fighting me. Yeah, I ran away from that. I had a golden scar, I didn't want to lose it. After a lot of careful consideration, I decided I'd play peaceful for this game. I wanted to drop my stuff, and then I'd emote and see if someone would kill me, or they'd just leave me. Yeah, the emoting went on for a long time. Somebody finally heard me, and yep, they killed me. Finally, it's Game 20, and I'm going in as Snowmando! Game 20 was just like any other, looting around the same house. Except the only gun I could get was a shotgun. Basically, the entirety of Game 20, nothing interesting happened. Until this guy came here and absolutely obliterated me. Anyways, that was 20 drops in Lazy Lake. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, like and subscribe. And also, Happy New Year!